Joshua commanded the sun to stand still during battle. Did you actually believe that story in the Bible? Well, let me take you on a ride. After the death of Moses, God passed leadership onto Joshua to lead the Israelites into the lands which he promised them, like lands that were already occupied by other people, Jericho included. Meanwhile, to take these lands, the Israelites will have to kill the people living there. Imagine. So shortly after God helped Joshua and the Israelites in miraculously falling the Great Wall of Jericho, Joshua was literally leading the Israelites on a battle spree, taking different lands and killing every soul in their path. They spared no single soul. For you to understand the story, after the Israelites took over Jericho and the land called Ai, there is a land called Gibeon, bigger than Ai, and have mightier men than I. After these people saw what happened to Jericho and Ai, they were the next land to be consumed, so they devised a plan. They sent few men as ambassadors, acted like they were journeying from a very far distant land. They wore torn clothes, packed stale bread, and spoilt wines. They went to the Israelites and tricked the Israelites into forming a league and brotherhood covenant with them. They told the Israelites that they heard about their paparazzi and they respect the God of Israel. Well, the Israelites didn't bother to ask God before going into a brotherhood league with these people. Just 3 days later, the Israelites walked into the 4 cities of the people of Gibeon. Then realized they were the people they just made covenants with. Oops. So they had no choice but to spare the people of Gibeon. Wow. Realizing they got tricked, this got Joshua very angry and cursed the people of Gibeon. He turned the people of Gibeon into servants and laborers for the rest of their lives and generations to come. Well, at least they escaped death. Now, the king of Jerusalem saw the cowardice of the people of Gibeon. Then he planned with 4 other kings to go massacre the people of Gibeon. 5 kings of the Amorites decided to wage war against the people of Gibeon. The people of Gibeon saw war coming and immediately wrote a letter to Joshua saying, Egba wao! Well, God gave Joshua the permission to go fight the king of Jerusalem and the 4 kings attacking the people of Gibeon. Normal, these people plenty now, 5 kings, but God helped the people of Israelites. The Israelites ambushed these 5 kings called the Amorites and slayed them anyhow. God even sent a rain of heavy stones from heaven to crush these enemies, leading to the most casualties from God than the death by sword. But the battle long because these people plenty died. That was when Joshua commanded the sun to stand still. To stand still in the land of Gibeon till they finished killing the enemies. Well, the sun stood still. The Israelites killed the Amorites, captured the 5 kings, and killed all the 5 kings. After the war, the Israelites went into the lands of the Amorites, killed every living thing in the lands, took over their lands like God already promised them. Now wait, this is the most crucial part of this video. Have you ever heard about solar eclipse? Wait, let's talk about eclipse. Eclipse is when a celestial body, either the sun, moon, or star, passes into the shadow of another body. For example, as a viewer from Earth, if you are viewing the moon presently, then the sun passes between your view and the moon, blocking the moon. Now, the most important eclipse is the solar eclipse, in which the moon passes between the sun and the earth, thereby obscuring the view of the sun from a small part of the earth. Solar eclipse happens every 18 months on earth, but it can only happen at a specific location once in every 360 to 410 years. Do you remember the one that happened last year in April? Another one even happened in October last year. But let me jog your memory. Do you remember back in 2006 here in Nigeria, we had an unforgettable day when millions of Nigerians witnessed a beautiful solar eclipse. I was still in primary school back then. It was during the day, then suddenly the moon covered the sun and everywhere went black for a few minutes. Yes, that is how solar eclipse happen. But wait, think about it. During the battle when the Israelites were fighting the Amorites, they never kept track of time. They didn't know for how long they've been fighting. They've never witnessed a solar eclipse in that particular region. The beautiful thing about solar eclipse is only a particular region on earth can witness a solar eclipse at that particular moment in time. Don't forget, the moon only blocks the deflection of the sun on a particular region on earth at that moment in time, and it only happened just for a few minutes. Even the highest duration of a solar eclipse is 7 minutes. Now imagine Joshua fighting in battle and the day suddenly goes dark. Like it goes dark unexplainably. Darkness doesn't benefit them in battle. Joshua would wish night hadn't suddenly come. Now imagine a surprise when the moon would have moved away from the sun minutes later. Then they suddenly realize they are still in the day. Night never reached. Jackpot. It's a fucking miracle! But it was just a solar eclipse. Believe me, a lot of controversies would be going on back then. Like something that has never happened before. Day turned into night. Bro, this is the hand of God. Like imagine after the battle, they asked people in other region if they also experienced the darkness. And they were like, but it was a normal day here. Joshua would be like, yeah. So what if the Bible scholars mistook an eclipse for a miracle performed by God to help Joshua win the battle? After all, civilization was not as loud as this back then. So think about it. Let's deliberate on it together. Drop your own opinion in the comment section and click the follow button. Don't miss my next episode. And this guy is questioning God. No, I'm just asking questions. I'm talking about things lingering on people's mind, like things they don't understand and they are afraid to talk about or ask. So this is a safe space. Like you safe, think about it now. Click the follow button. See you guys later.